Good morning, grade 2 children. How are you all? Are you all excited, happy? Yes? Very nice. You are so good and lovely students. Wow. Now tell me, did you had your breakfast in the morning? A good, healthy breakfast? Yes? Very good. You should have a good and healthy breakfast before coming to the class so that your mind is fresh, you are feeling fresh and active. Yes, so that means that you all had your good breakfast and you are very, very active to study with me, right? And which lesson is this? This is your literacy class. Wow, it's your literacy class. And what is the day actually? It's day 4 of week 5, right? And this is the last day of the week because day 5 will be your revision work. It will always be your revision task in which I'm going to take your test related to whatever you have done in this whole week, right? So for studying and for explanation, it's the last lesson, but tomorrow you will have your review class, the revision class, your reinforcement class, in which you are going to revise everything. And I'm going to take a test which will be related to the work that we have done. Right? Great. Now, I'm going to show you few sentences and you are going to read those with me. Okay? Now, the first one is, this is our new class. Read it with me again. This is our new class. Okay. This is a, what type of a sentence is this? This is a simple sentence, right? So how have I written this sentence? I have started the sentence with a capital letter and ended with a full stop. Correct. It's a simple sentence. Now let's move on. Now the next sentence is, how old are you? How old are you? So what this sentence is telling you? It's asking, right? It's asking a question. So it's a question sentence, right? And what I have put at the end? There is a question mark, but I have started the sentence with capital letter and ended with a question mark. Correct, because it's a question, right? Okay. Now let's read another sentence. We love to play. We love to play. Now, what is this? It's a simple sentence, but I've started the sentence with a capital letter and ended with a full stop because it's a sentence, a simple sentence because it's telling you something, right? It's telling that we love to play. It's telling you that we love to play. Now, another sentence. Where are you going? Where are you going? What is this? It's asking you, right? It's an asking sentence. That means it's a question. So again, I have started the sentence with a capital letter and ended with a full stop. No, it's a question mark. Why? Because it's asking something, right? Always remember, children, that whenever we are telling something, we are telling a sentence. It's a sentence. When we are telling something, it's a sentence. But when we are asking something, it's a question, right? So, but in both these cases, both the types of sentences, you are always going to start a sentence with a capital letter and you are going to end it with a either a full stop or a question mark. If it is a sentence, you will put a full stop. But if it is a question, then you are going to put a question mark. Do you understand? So, what we are learning today? We are learning about some questions, about some question words, right? I'm going to show you a few words and you are going to read it with me. Now, what this word is? Where. Can you make a sentence of where? Where are you going? Very good. Where are you going? Or where is your school? Right? So I'm going to paste this where over here on my sunflower. Can you see my sunflower here? My beautiful sunflower? Yes. Okay. Where are you going? Another one. This is another word. It's when. Again, it's when. How are you going to make a sentence of when? When are your vacations starting, right? So again, what it is? When are your vacations starting? It's doing what? Is it telling or is asking? It's asking. It's an asking sentence. When are your vacations starting? It's an asking sentence. Another one. What is this? It's why. Now, can you make a sentence of why? Why are you crying? Okay. Now, again, this am I telling you something or am I asking? It's an asking sentence. Again, it's a question, right? It's a question. Why are you crying is a question. Okay. Now let's move on. Now read this word with me. It's good. Okay. It's good. Now, can you make a sentence of could? Could you help me please? Or could you help me complete my homework? Yes. So this is again, what type of a sentence? It's a question. I am asking something that could you help me please? Yes, correct. I'm going to paste this again on my sunflower. All right, there you go. Again, another word. How? Read it. How? So make a sentence of how. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? So what type of a sentence is? Am I telling you something or am I asking you something? I'm asking you. Again, it's a question. Correct. It's a question. Right. Okay. Now the last one. It's a do. What is it? Do. Now can you make a sentence of do? Do you like swimming or do you like playing football? Yes. So what am I doing? It's again a question because I am asking you something to do, right? So that means, children, that all these words where, when, why, could, how, and do. What type of words are these? These are question words. What are these? These are the question words because we are asking something. You always use them in questions. They will not be used in sentences, but they are used in a question because they are asking something. Where, when, why, could, how, do. These are all the question words. So that means we were doing about the questions and question words. And where are they included? These are all part of your punctuation. Okay. These are all part of your punctuation. Again, it's a grammar part. And as I have said before, punctuation is very, very, very important for you all to learn because it's an important part in grammar. If your punctuation is not correct, you will not get marks. Your English would be wrong. So this punctuation marks, these are very, very important. Okay. So that means whenever you are telling something, it's an telling sentence. And that is a sentence. You will start that sentence with capital letter but end it with a full stop. But if you are asking something, it's an asking sentence. That means you are asking, so you will start that sentence with capital letter, but you are not going to put a full stop. You are going to put a question mark at the end of the sentence. Do you understand? Now, if you open your book here, it tells you everything. Like on page number 21 of your book, it says that a sentence starts with a capital letter. A telling sentence ends with a full stop. Like there's a mouse house in the wall. Okay. Now some sentences end with a question mark. So these are asking sentences. These are asking, so you call them questions. Okay. Like the will you come out to play? Again, it's asking sentence, so you are going to put a question mark. Always remember to put this mark at the end of a question of at the end of an asking sentence, right? Do you understand? Great. So that means that we have covered another portion that is included in your book, and that is the punctuation. When to use a full stop, when to use question mark, when what are the question words, right? And how are you going to start a sentence? How are you going to start? Always with capital letters, and capital letters are these. These are all the capital letters written, sorry, these are all the capital letters which should be written, which we should start, which we should write when we are starting a sentence. And on the other side, these are the small letters. You can write the sentence with small letters, but always start a sentence with capital letter. Now, what I want you to do is you have read the poem which was about in your unit number 4, unit 3, that is I wouldn't. You know the poem, right? It was about a cat and a mice, right? Now, I want you to tell me any one sentence which would be a telling sentence about the poem, and one sentence which should be an asking sentence, which should also be about the same poem or about the same unit that we have done it today. Okay, so can you tell me a sentence which will be a telling sentence? This poem is mice about a mice and a cat which was in the house. Or this poem is about a cat, this poem is about a mice, this poem is about a mice in the house, right? Okay. Or you can also say that this unit is about a poem, right? Okay, do you understand? Then this was about a telling sentence. Now tell me something which is asking. Yes? Okay. Now it could be, where was the cat sitting? Yes? Where was the cat sitting? Or where was the small door? Where was the cat sitting? Where was the small door? Again, what are these? These are asking sentences because you are asking something. Okay? So always remember the words, the question words which we have discussed: where, when, why, could, how, and do. These are the question words. These are the words which we use in sentences which are asking sentences, right? And we always put a question mark when we are asking something. Always remember, this is very, very important part of your grammar. Okay, children? I hope you have understood what we have learned today. What we have learned today, can anyone tell me? Yes, sir. We have learned about punctuation. Very good. Sarah, can you tell me something else that we have learned in one sentence? We have learned about the telling sentence and about the asking sentence and how to write a sentence. It always starts with capital letter and it ends with a full stop or a question mark. If it is a telling sentence, we are going to end it with a full stop or a period that we call in American English. And if it is a asking sentence, then we are going to put a question mark. Great job. And you have also made very nice questions and telling sentences regarding the unit that we have done. Now, do remember, children, to do your homework yourself only. I'm going to post it on your portal. It will be about your workbook page related to the work that we have done just now in the class. Okay, do it yourself. But if by chance you could not understand or you are unable to do the work, leave the work and ask me in the next class, which will be next week. Okay, but do it yourself. You don't need to have and take help from your mom, from your sister, brother, or your dad. Do it yourself. Okay, but if you don't understand anything, leave that work and ask me again in the next class. All right. Okay, so that means it's the last class of the week in which we are going to learn something. And the next class that will be on Friday will be all about your reinforcement, your revision work, right? Okay, so see you next time, children. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.